You want to like start like running.
There's always like stuff that I can work on.
It takes a lot of work on their part to be able to accept that they need to change.
There's always stuff the team can work on.
TSM on a bad day is scariest for me.
Bro, the only team that's been on time in this fucking lobby is us. I swear to God. M80 late, fucking guard was late. Like, who?
M80 guard playing soon.
They're not winning for us. I'm so funny, legend.
So yeah, this should be a pretty banger matchup. Like I think this could be certainly a little bit of a slugfest.
Like I kind of knew it would be kind of like a close match, but I was still like confident that we were gonna win and win kind of like convincingly.
I think the big thing is Steel's IGLing. They haven't experienced IGL.
Like most of his teams are aimers, so it's like you're kind of mixing in like Steel's IGLing with like really good dudes, and it makes him a little bit dangerous.
Got one in the smoke. Nose is on the spike. Nose has got the clutch.
We just need like the better seeding for playoffs. You want to start off strong, and just having a better seeding is important to that.
Playing up against likely like Turtle Troops, Moist Moguls, like some of those teams that we should be able to prep against a little bit easier, versus starting up against FaZe, who can be a little bit predictable in how they play, but when they pack a punch, like it really hurts. You want to like start like running. You don't want to like kind of hit like a roadblock early on.
I have a question. When you die, what part of your body dies last?
You don't have to make it that joke.
They go hard.
They die late.
Oh my god, I hate this guy so much.
I knew it was 7-2. I knew it was 7-2.
I'm Data. I'm head coach for TSM Valorant. Previously, I was the data analyst for TSM for their 2022 VCT run. Before that, I was the R6 strategic coach. You can't go into a new team expecting like a particular team identity. You have to build that identity with the team. Once we kind of found our identity with the team as a whole and got that communication up, got that accountability up, like we've seen like immense growth in practice, we've seen immense growth in our matches.
We always have like a new goal, like whether that be like everyone has their own individual goal, or it's like a team has like an overall goal that they want to work on.
No team in challenges is flawless right now. Like even like M80, the guard, like they're very punishable. It's just a matter of how quickly you can read them, how quickly you can flip that momentum.
Ready, R. A lot of fun, my friends. Don't forget, you might get cut off. This don't matter. This guy's about to call you an idiot. He's gonna call you an actual idiot. Because it actually does matter.
I know, but I want to make them think that doesn't matter. I promise you, half of these guys don't know that the actual format.
No, they probably know it, bro. They probably know it.
He's probably asking still, doesn't matter right now, it doesn't matter. Watch out,
he's playing door. I'm gonna wait. Watch out for the box. He's on top, wow.
I think we started out cutting corners. So he gets picked off there, and that kind of hit your momentum early.
Yeah, like a dog.
Good job.
If I recall correctly, we had like 10 opening kills.
First blood for TSM is good.
Thank you guys see.
I think it's just our ability to work the map really well.
One enemy remaining.
Our team's really good at taking the space that like we need to take.
I want to hit the C-side, Jay, so
I literally have it written down as round 9 WTF.
Top side.
Kill. Oh, I have to have it well played.
There was just not enough time to get the spike off.
If I had recorded my webcam, you would have seen a lot of emotions.
I had pretty good reads that half.
We're trying to speed up slowly with 4, okay?
We were really like quick. We weren't really hesitating.
It's gonna be.
Everything combined led us to like win that many rounds.
Just decisive, man.
We have the 10s go kill, but we essentially have the Ori go kill.
It is Omen all around. Give me bomb.
Oh shit.
Go just rock it in, baby.
Oh, I am.
And the spike will be moving in towards A. This is Corey by himself, by the way.
Corey is quite literally looking to die.
Let's go.
Spike down.
I'm dogging this guy.
What the hell is he doing? He's got spike. Like, this is really dumb.
It looks like a TikTok strat almost.
That's such a right fucking strat, bro.
We ended up the half 8-4, so attack side went really well for us. But we were cutting corners a lot on defense.
Last player standing. Last player standing.
We want to play it heavy towards BC against this comp.
Oh, grab that for you, Rocket.
Good job, with the dog.
Don't die, no?
You're gonna die?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll grab it.
Our defense has holes in it.
Yeah.
Last player
We were going to allocate a lot more resources towards B and C,
Fuck, man. 2C, bro.
and we never really did that.
Last player standing.
They obviously found that hole and they just kind of like abused it for us.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
And like because of that, we were losing rounds.
Once like an opposing team like hits their momentum, we have to find a way to break that.
Behind us! Nice, get on it!
Follow me, my boy.
We bring it to the final round of regulation, and it's actually TSM in the back foot now economically.
Overtime.
It was kind of just like about half overall for us, and it wasn't pretty.
And now we're all squared up again. You know how it works. 5K credits. You got to win 2 in a row.
Let's do this shit, bro. 2 more. Let's go. Back to back. I want to back to back. One time. Let's go.
Oh, just bait me. I'm gonna drop.
Corey was going to go press the button again too, and he starts getting sprayed like immediately.
I want to open this door.
Open door. Just open it.
Good dog.
It's gonna hit you.
No more opening it.
Maybe we should just go B. Maybe we should just do something else because you don't want to push into that.
Can we just knock away? Can we just knock away, bro? I don't want to.
You two are
Long again.
Nice. We can fix it at C 100%.
The way they were taking C wasn't good at all. It's just simply that we just didn't have the people like playing there to defend it. If you play elbow, we win the round 100%.
Communication of the team as far as how we needed to win really clicked in this overtime round.
Sure.
One enemy remaining.
Go, flood.
Running at him as well.
Oh my god, I'm fucking him. I'm fucking all of them.
TSM still find themselves on top
Defenders
14-12, the map 1 count.
All MVP was Corey getting his rocket by dying to the molly. That's all I gotta say. Double didn't give it to the next person. Okay.
I was like deep in thought.
If anything, it made me like more confident for the second map because usually after like winning lengthy map 1, usually the team that like wins that map has momentum. So I thought we were gonna come into like map 2, pretty strong.
Becky's feeling good today.
I mean, I'm feeling good every match, bro. I'm just a match player, I'm telling you.
It's time to see if Disguise can fight back and force map 3.
We are in Gamu. Alright, let's win.
Last player standing.
That's to be hit.
So as you see those initial 2 losses, you're expecting it to be a really rough half.
Yeah, we can.
What the fuck?
In one.
Kind of just making the best of it.
One enemy remaining.
Astra stairs!
Last player standing.
Yeah, pick up.
One enemy remaining.
You don't have it.
There's a difference between playing proactive and reactive, and realistically, like our defenses, we played very reactive. We weren't really making plays. Like how we're going to adapt in the next rounds, kind of like the problem solving. Since we didn't have that, we couldn't make the rounds ours. We were just playing for them, and we outperformed them in the sense of being able to go 50-50 on rounds. But it definitely was not like what we had practiced.
The same issues that we had at defense kind of applied to the attack.
Okay, can Disguise continue their perfect pistol run?
One enemy remaining.
Shaking my head a lot.
I'm gonna plant now.
They're gonna come in when you fight.
Last player standing.
We were just kind of playing our own game, like calling our own strats, and we weren't really like just overall adapting, like we did a port double adapting on attack.
Blind.
And now it's this TSM up 10-9, up economy. DSG, on the other hand, now they're in a tough spot economically.
Do this shit, boys. Big honor.
Jen heaven.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh my god.
That round was very frustrating to see, and then the impact that it has on the economy and the mental.
They have the advantage now, like money-wise.
Because that team like knows that they should not have won that round.
They kind of just like threw us off our entire game.
It's not what I tell the players I expect. It's what is expected, statistically.
Astra B main.
Mark
Mark main.
Timing.
There you go, Geceler, that's man.
Yeah.
And Disguise put together some unbelievable defensive rounds in a row and take map number 2, 13-10.
I think we were a little bummed out about it.
So I pulled the players into 3v3 pistol on Haven. I just every so often would like bring in like some information and allowed the players to relax and reset on their own.
I haven't died, but yes, off. Oh, tabarnak.
Oh shit.
Last player standing.
One more. Cubby.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, they just want to do this. We lost the aim for CG.
Like whenever you lose a map, you literally cannot like just dread about it the entire time, because then that's just how you lose, like you just lose like that. You lose all your momentum, you lose like everything you have. It's a map loss. It's like it's not over yet.
Yeah, there's so many question marks, and they're all going to be answered in just a minute as our third and final map in this series is ready. It's going to be Haven. It's DSG and TSM fighting for seeding, and it is so incredibly important.
All right, one more round, one more.
You got to keep in mind, Disguise have been perfect on their pistols so far, 4 for 4.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
It was almost looking good. I'm not gonna lie, it was almost looking good.
I don't know, man, because like we play the pistols out, and then it looks good for us, and then it just doesn't. I'm like, fuck, bro.
Any match where you lose pistols, you're expecting it to be a lot closer because you typically are losing 3 rounds up front. It definitely messes with your economy.
Alright, I think they're gonna do the C pistol.
I'm not sure whether it's like lack of communication or like just overall like our rotations are bad, but it's always that we start really well and then it kind of just falls apart towards the end. So it's definitely tough, but like I can't like just like stay sad over it.
Oh my.
All right, let's just put these guys down.
I'm getting off C.
Nice. Get it. I have to start taking it. That one.
Push it.
TSM will tie us at 2.
Last player standing. Clutch. One enemy remaining.
Left side. Nice.
We're gonna retake.
We need to retake under, I think.
One enemy remaining.
And Disguise bring us back to within 1.
It is literally the same issues that transpired across the first 2 maps, which was that we were playing our own game and not really playing to build around how the opponents were playing. It was there, but it just wasn't the quality that we expected. And I think when you're expecting a certain amount out of your teammates and it's not happening, it's gonna across the board affect everybody.
Switching sides.
All right.
Yeah, kill this pistol.
1 out of 6, baby. Let's go.
We're actually dead ass.
1 out of 6.
Okay.
30, 33.
Last player standing.
NB.
Astra?
Bro.
Like by that time we lost every single first round, and like that kind of like we knew that in our heads.
Last player standing. Spike down.
They are one off for each other.
When we lose momentum, like we kind of start to shut down.
Player standing.
Flank.
You gave it up, you fucking bastard.
No, I had a turret, man. I thought my turret was bad.
The score was down 10-6, but I think Ant had really good calls, like incredibly good calls, like towards the end of the game.
You have dart.
That kid pushed down.
Nice, guys. Good job.
And then like once we got 1 round, it was like, oh yeah, that was a good read. Like let's do it again.
Enemy kill.
Just do it again and again.
1 swinging.
One enemy remaining.
If they pause, I'm gonna take a piss. If they pause, I'm gonna take a piss.
Don't pause that shot. I'm good, please well.
Forcing them to call attack, it's like obviously they're shaky.
Headshot.
I mean, they're turning the tide to this match all of a sudden.
Round by round, we take it slow.
And now they're at series point.
Enemy remaining.
They don't know.
One enemy remaining.
Go, baby.
Attackers win.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, they actually weren't that bad, bro. They actually weren't.
Riku was doing really good, to be honest.
We ended up winning, and it was like, I mean, it was just kind of like a mental low for us at the 10-6, but we managed to bounce back, and I'm happy for that.
It did feel like TSM had everything they needed to make this a 2-0. The game shift was in their hands, and they fumbled it to even get it to that third map, and they almost even let that slip away.
We definitely should have had a dominant win. I definitely think that we shouldn't have had a map taken off of us, but I think that there were a few disconnects as far as our practice and matches, because it can be hard when you go into a match expecting that you should win convincingly, and then to realize it's not going to be, like, it's going to be a lot closer than you were anticipating, can have like an impact on how the players like feel, like their confidence, mentality going in.
You know, there's always stuff you can improve on. There's always like little kinks you can tune, but I think overall we're looking really solid, and I'm like I'm really happy for that.
Our wins are a result of the team accepting the process and working to build on top of it. But I think that's more on the players than it is on the systems at hand. Like it takes a lot of work on their part to be able to accept that they need to change. Individually, I'm still not where I want to be at. It's not where I like envision myself being at. I still want to be like better, still want to perform better. I think we stumbled for DSG a bit, but I'd much rather stumble now than our first match for MSI, so I'd say we well exceeded our expectations, which I can be happy with. I don't think anybody kind of expected us to do like as well as we did, just because like people are in the community. But I think we showed that we can fight, that we can win. I am confident that we're gonna do well.
4-1 is definitely huge for us.
There's still the entire other like group that we haven't played yet.
You're just sitting in like a cesspool.
I always like just playing like harder opponents. G2, like FaZe, Miss Moguls.